Well, very good afternoon on the, I've no idea what day it is. Is it the 4th of April? It's a Friday. 4th of April 25. I'm looking back eastward on, I'm in Glen Dochart. And this is the route of the old railway line. I've parked up. This is a residential caravan park, Glen Dochart caravan park. But obviously a lot of work was done as a bridge. This is the old remnants of the platform here. This has all been backfilled and stuff. There's toilets in here. Okay, so I'm just come out of the caravan park. It's not really good to film inside a residential place. Not really. But that was Glen Dochart caravan park. I nipped in for the loo as well, so that was good. A85 just sitting over there, and a lot of the railway line, the old railway line, of course, that I'm walking upon, would have crisscrossed the 85 in several sections, and of course they've removed a lot of the bridges and stuff that I still remember when I was a van boy with Chaorach Lemonade delivering up this direction in the summer of the late 70s, early 80s. Well, not the early 80s, 1980 was the last time. Was it? 78, no, 77, 78, 79. 78, 79 and he was definitely, and yes, there was 6 weeks in 1980. There was, when you left school. So the bridge up is bricked up here, and this would be the train would head that way, you see, eh? And we cross the 85 just along there. There we go, there's evidence of it. So we'll snake our way around and get along through the undergrowth and catch up at the other side. So I've crossed over the 85 and we're following the track westwards at this point. The whole point of me coming today is to visit the ruined property of Rob Roy MacGregor, which is along here somewhere, and we will locate it, Andy. Perseverance, my friend. So as I say, it's the 4th of April 25, and because this load will come up later than the others, I mean, a lot of this won't make sense, but it all knits together. I can't spend beautiful days sitting at my computer inside trying to load things, so you just have to be patient and allow me to do the walking and filming, the uploads and editing at a convenient time. I have to say I'm fairly exhausted by doing all this because it is hard work. Got to drive to the locations, walk for miles, drive back, try and prepare food and all this sort of stuff in a day, and then try and upload your camera work and edit it all. It is quite demanding, so thanks for your patience. But it's absolutely beautiful, it really is, Annie. And I mean, just walking the railway line. I walked a bit at Surrey Lodge a couple of days back, and now I'm on this stretch going through Glen Dochart. It's absolutely wonderful, it really is. It's a solid surface, the ballast is underneath my foot. And obviously some of the vintage railway bridges were quite common, jotted all the way along the line, obviously to cross the numerous streams that come off the mountains here. So you see how decayed and rusted and, well, the lichen's been on it and moss and stuff, but So that's our direction there, Annie. So that's very similar workmanship to what we witnessed in Glenorgle. The railwaymen, the workers, not the railway people but the navvies, who have built these structures, the water cascading, and then there was look how the flow goes all the way down to the streams and into the River Dochart over there. And then of course they would put the cover the base of the tracks and then lay the tracks. Hardcore, that's the word I was looking for. They put down a bed of hardcore and then pack it up with basalt and then lay the railway lines. So that's a view back where I've just come from. Well, quite a distance actually. We'll keep going, Eddie. There's probably not a lot of people know that this old part of the railway lines is still walkable through here, but I don't recommend it in wet weather. It's pretty muddy in stages. So we'll switch off, keep a battery alive. So I've talked a lot about George and Marjorie on the passenger list for the seated from Crieff heading west, and I'm not sure where they were heading to, but if they were going to Oban, they were coming up to Crianlarich. We'll get some indication shortly that it wasn't far to go, just a few miles actually, to the train station in Crianlarich. And again, I've probably yet to upload, but it might come up before this, but I don't know. But I was at Crianlarich railway station just there on Tuesday on the 1st of April for a lovely trip up to the Highlands, Northwest Highlands, up to Malig. And looks like that's all that's left of an old railwayman's hut. It would have been someone who was here employed specially, but yeah, I don't think this would have been a stop any with a stop at Glen Dochart. I'm doing all this just from a speculative walk. I'm no map, nothing. And this is a bridge. I think it's coming to an end, Andy. I'm sure it does here. Looking across the lie of the land. Let's cut up this way, Andy, see what's happening. Yes, this is the there should be bridges in here. In fact, there is crossing over there. We'll get a closer look, Annie. Can you see it in that light? But there's a couple of archways there, and it's obviously allowing the river to flow under. But this has been quite a tricky part here, actually. Let's hope the bridge is safe to walk upon. We'll soon find out. We'll walk across and we'll try and get our bearings, Andrew. So you can see the definite north side of the bridge here, and the south side, and the rail track through the middle, all overgrown. And, it should carry my weight. Carry locomotives, it should be able to carry me. I'll need to put the name of the stream up, I don't know it. But I want to get over that side because I want to see Rob Roy's old cottage. That flows into the River Dochart just down there. Ah, this could be the River Dochart itself. Having a bit of a twist and a bit of fun to itself. I'll check it out for you. So I'm glad I've got the railway line to... I have to go back the same way, of course. I'm not walking on the 85, but it's a way up there now. I wish I brought my my flask and sandwiches, because I could have just done it all the way to Crianlarich today. one's about 4 miles away. 5 miles at most. I think it is at least. So the track's quite sodden as we come along here, and you probably hear the traffic of the 85, new 85, and the ground is soft, but I'm walking as far as this bridge, and then we want to go on the other side of the road to go down to find Rob Roy's house. There you go, Andrew. You're doing tremendously well. So I just discovered a couple of old bottles there. This one here. And these bottles, well, I presume there've been alcohol in them, and this might have been a little sleeping quarters for the traveller when they were on their journeys and they couldn't get any further because of daylight fading or something like that. So this is the footbridge I'm looking to do, and we'll see what that A85 is menacing, isn't it? Let's get over that fence, Andy, and that gate. We'll see what's what. So that's the line back the way I just walked, which I'll have to return that way, I'm afraid, not chancing it next to traffic. And this is the view west from the footbridge. And as you can see, it's difficult for walking on, but that's the route of the railway, so we've done quite a bit. And incidentally, the Dochart is still flowing over there, so this is a different stream that we just crossed a moment or two ago. I think it's a good point for a sit down, a cigarette, Andy, celebrate. We'll try and work out what we're going to do in regards to getting over to see Rob Roy's house. It's not going to be easy. I just happen to know there's an old ruin down there, so I'm going to, it just looks like the gable end of a wall, but I'm going down. It'd be nice just to say I've been there, touch it, and bless the people who lived there a long time ago. So let's do that first, Andy. We've had a cigaretto, it was most enjoyable, and that's definitely a little traveller's spot. Just imagine them sitting there with a little fire on the go, drinking some whiskey or sherry or whatever they could afford. Fortified wine probably. And the train's coming past and all the passengers looking up. Look at those mucky faced fellas. The smoke coming out of the fire. And it's like they're cooking fish or something. Maybe in the past life it was me who was sitting there, I don't know. Yeah, that little bridge wasn't just put in there for fun, it was for a purpose. And you can see the old horse cart tracks, the old trackway down to this property. So there was a reason for it. Let's head down in. I don't think this is Rob Roy MacGregor's house, because it's on the other side, I'm sure it is. But if I'm mistaken, at least we're getting capture of it. Look at this craftsmanship, eh? No, somebody lived here at one point, ain't he? Beautiful place. We'll track that way too. To the mountains. Just make out the boreholes on the stone. That would be done by hand, not any modern drilling. And that would have held the door. Yes, I'm going to say a prayer for these people. Bear with me. So this is going to be tricky, Andy. You have to stick to the left-hand edge, I think. Yeah, we might get over there. Yeah, we'll do it this way. This is the new road going this way, ain't it? Railway line's way in there. But hopefully on the right tracks, ain't it? There it is up there, ain't it? I'm on the wrong side of the road, ain't it? Look. So I want to be up there. Now we can go down to, there's an old bridge there, we can cross that. We got through the scrub and we'll get to his house up there. Yes, what a great position he's got his house in it. So we're crossing the old bridge here, ain't it? Bridge underfoot. I'll put the name of his house up. Hopefully you can hear me above the breeze. But that's Rob Roy MacGregor's house. It's got a long name. This is before or after Belwydder. He was born in Lochcashrin, I think I mentioned this, but he stayed there a while in the Braes of Belwydder. But let's go up to his house and we'll have a little blessing for him, eh? The rail line's way down that way, and I've had to make my way around that lot. Yeah, not good. Dangerous, Andy, very dangerous. You see the fireplace? This would be his fireplace. That would be his what do you call it, mantelpiece, the lintel. At the bottom of the fire. There's the top one. The chimney. Look how well built this is. Well done, sir. Look at this. Oh, it's craftsmanship. God bless you, Rob Roy. What a wonderful house you've got, sir. Yes, and what a great location. Look. Pointing eastwards. North over to Glen Dochart and west in Strathfillan. Yeah, what a great house. So I think what we'll do is get across this marshy ground, although it's quite dry underfoot. I see a gate over there, we'll climb that and see where it takes us, and we'll try and negotiate our way along the sides of the 85. I might cross it at one stage and try and join the rail line and get back to the Glen Dochart caravan site. So I've probably done about 2.5–3 miles coming out here. Probably more actually, think about it, but anyway, that's Rob Roy's house. God bless the chap. So we'll cross the A85 again and we'll get through that scrub and we should find the railway track once more and head back east to Glen Dochart caravan park, you see. It's all hard work, but it's all worth it, Andy, and it's very enjoyable. I'm loving it. I really am. I really am starting to feel that past life tramp feeling. It's just the noise of the modern traffic is the only thing that reminds me that I'm not living in the 1950s. So we'll head down. The rail track should be down there, Andy, somewhere. Yeah, let's keep going, Andrew. Gorgeous today, it really is. So once again, here we are back on the track. I'll tell you what, Andy, your navigational skills are second to none. You've made such light work of all that. Well done, you. Right, we've got a long march back, a couple of miles perhaps, maybe more. And then we'll keep the camera off until we get back to the caravan park. I'm down for coffee and a cigaretto. We'll do it then. It's simply fabulous, Andy. There's the old telegraph poles that follow the railway line. But I just cannot believe that I've covered so much. It's quite incredible how much I've walked of the old rail line towards Crianlarich. I've only got a couple of sections, maybe. I've got the Glen Junction to Suie Lodge to do. I'll do Suie Lodge to Glen Dochart caravan park just now, and then we've only got that section left to Crianlarich. That's about 38 miles of rail track I've covered, although I've not covered every inch of it. If you think of all the to and fro, and it's I've certainly covered a lot. At least 30 miles of it, I'd say. But I've walked certainly over 50 miles in doing so. Probably more, actually, if you think about walking a section and having to walk it back just to say that I've covered it, you know. So you could double that easily, Andrew. Oh, it's so good. It's difficult to think it, but this is actually the old A85 and the newer road up there, and all these trees have grown since this was done, maybe 40 years ago perhaps, 35 years ago maybe. And so this is the old road, Andy. Any evidence below us? There should be something. Yeah, that's the old road below us. Don't know if you can hear the tarmac. That's it. And that's the new road to our left. And we're continuing eastwards, Annie. We'll soon be back to the caravan park. A very kind lady who spoke to me, wondered what I was doing. I told her, I said, well, I saw somebody in an official capacity. I did speak to a gentleman, he thought it was amazing that I'd done all this walking, but anyway. Yeah, isn't it amazing, the old road as well, so bit of a bonus. The old dry stone dyke which would have bordered the carriageway, Andy. Yeah, so just shows you how much nature can do in a few decades to recover itself. But right below our feet, right along, is all the 85. See the fantastic wall. There's the only purpose that's there for, Andy's a retaining wall. And there's the railway bridge. I came all along the banking earlier on, but I decided I would walk back this way, and we'll scramble up by the old bridge. It's very soft underfoot at this point, but not to worry, Eddie. It's not the Amazon. We won't sink to our neck and get covered in leeches. No, I don't know about that. It's very soft all along here with things. Actually, no, you can feel the tarmac under my staff. So this is the the rail bridge, and I can remember these. The lorry would go underneath and stuff that I was sitting upon. All the vehicles. In fact, was this a twisty corner, Andy? I think it was. But that's the rail. Crikey, Andy, you don't make things easy, do you? For yourself. And I've got it so I can show people what I'm doing. So there's the top of the railway where we were earlier on. So just the proof, there's the old 85 running that way, and the bridge across, and the caravan park ahead, and the railway line went right through it. So well done, Andrew. Let's get back to the car. I'm dying for coffee, I'm absolutely parched. And my lungs are crying out for a cigaretto. Shouting, come on Andy, we need some exercise. I said, I'm giving you plenty of exercise. And yes. Glen Dochart Caravan Park, but I just spotted a standing stone. I'm going down and have a little chat with this one. Isn't that a lonely old stone, Annie? Come on, we'll go and say hello. Hey, Bubba. What are you doing sitting out here in the dark for? I like it here, Andy. What are you here for? Well, I just decided I wanted some peace. And then they built the new 85, and the 85, and it's not so peaceful anymore. Did you like the trains? Oh, I love the trains, Andrew. I absolutely adore the trains when we went passing. What a beautiful stone, eh? That's really, really nice. That's not just there, that's, I mean, of course it's there, Andrew. What I mean is it's, well, he looked over, he shouted, I was walking along, and I heard the cry, Andy! She's come over. What a wonderful stone. God bless you anyway. God bless you. Yes. Let's get back onto our track. Right, Andrew, let's switch off now. People can see we're in Glen Dochart Caravan Park now.